I don't know when music died, but it was sick for a long time.
Music used to really slap.
I want to go back.
Music was better. Was better. Was better. Was better. Music was better.
The podcast!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Music Was Better, the podcast where we talk about your favorite songs and the YouTube commenters who take them to the next level. Today we got a special day. It's emo day. So I'm the one with the hair swooped over his eyeballs, the nose ring, Vintown. With me as always.
I'm in your MySpace top 8, always. Sammerz.
Yeah, and today we got a special guest too, a retired podcaster. We're bringing him back.
Stretching her wings of the podcast universe. Once again.
One of our closest friends. We're talking about Ashley.
Hey, y'all. It's me.
What's up?
What's up?
How's
I'm
it going?
so honored to be on this podcast. Longtime listener. I know I've left a few voicemails.
Yeah, you call in a lot.
I do call in.
It.
Thanks, yeah. I did prepare for this by listening to your first guest podcast episode with Tyler, and I do not have the credibility that he has, so I'd like to start there.
Well, let this be your beginning.
Hey, that's all right, because he doesn't have the woo guys that you got.
That's right!
So what the fuck is up with you today? You put those glasses on, you become a pervert.
By awoogas, I meant charisma and charm.
Yeah, that's how I felt, you know.
Oh, well,
yeah,
it's just me, the
someone's
pervert.
mind is in the gutter.
But yeah, I'm glad I got brought in for the emo podcast. Out of the three of us, I might have the most experience in this realm.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
we mentioned we danced around it. It's emo night with the emo girls.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we got a couple of real. I don't want to call them bangers because they're too emotional for that.
Right.
That seems like disrespectful to emotions.
Yeah. Classics. Yeah, I don't know what the right term is for this.
Real
songs, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Real cry hards. You know, or some try hards talking about some cry hards.
I have cried to both of these songs for sure.
Yeah. And, hey,
Several
guess what?
times.
We're about to cry right now.
Bring on the tears.
Oh!
Cheers. Bring on the cheers.
MakeDamnSure was the first single off of Taking Back Sunday's third album, Louder Now. The song is the band's most successful single to date, peaking at number 48 on the Hot 100 and number 8 on the alternative charts.
Wait, how is it their top single, like
Right.
Cute Without the E?
Yeah. Or You're Still Last Summer.
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a real cry hard.
Yeah.
But Taking Back Sunday, back in the day, this would not have been something that we would put as our AIM instant message away.
No.
I mean, maybe, but not as much as what is the line from Cut from the Team? Cute Without the E. It's
You could slip my
throat.
And with my one last
Dying
gasping
breath, I'd apologize
for bleeding on your shirt.
I don't think he's from Britain,
I
but
think you just.
It sounds like it.
I think you guys just explained why that wasn't a bigger hit. Like, we don't need to think about all this cutting. This song had a lot of, like, more MTV play.
Yeah.
Than that one did.
Interesting. But I guess, yeah, it came out a little bit later, back when, like, MTV was probably still playing a little bit of music.
Like in the TRL era.
Yeah. And, like, Limp Bizkit couldn't make it that day, so
Yeah.
they
So
were like,
let's have
Yeah.
TBS. Very funny. Well, the song is about a failing relationship where the two are still together but feel distanced and somewhat angry.
Sounds familiar.
Huh. What? I do have some bullet point facts here. Quote, new head filled up with smoke probably refers to the phrase of one's head smoking because of anger.
whoa.
I don't buy it.
No.
I think it's about.
I think it's about blowing hot air.
No, it's about just like smoking pot. Man.
Yeah,
I'm
back when it was
high.
cool.
My head is so filled up with smoke right now. I can't even see.
I hotbox my own head.
Hey, there's plenty of room up there.
Okay. Veins all tangled close also implies anger. Like veins in your penis?
No, it's maybe this is like when two penises get wrapped around each other. Our veins are all tangled.
I'm so angry.
I just never thought of it in that way. Still don't.
Veins all tangled close.
You know, what I'm thinking of is like
hearts?
you're putting wrists up, like we're all cutters back then, right? I wasn't, but you know.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
Yeah, well,
back then we all were.
maybe it was like doing like I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question.
It's like this. I saw that this song was like their biggest hit, and it was part of the reason some people thought was because it's not as much about cutting as all the other songs were. But then you read a line like that, and it's like, oh wait,
I'm confused.
It's still there. It's still there.
Yeah. Quote, we lay together, but not too close. Means that while they are still together, they have separation because of the fights they have had.
Now that's about two penises being tangled together.
Yeah.
That honestly reminds me is, this is a dark memory. Like when I lived with this girl named Katie, and then we broke up, but then like, it was like a month before.
You had to live together still?
Yeah. And like, both of us were too stubborn, like, I'm still sleeping in the bed. Yeah. I'm still sleeping in the bed.
And it was like this, we lay together, just not too close,
Close enough. Oh, we're good.
Yeah, reading that lyric was hard not to sing it right away. Yeah. I mean, that one's just obvious. I mean, that one didn't need explanation.
You know, this song...
Thanks for really appreciating when I shared my heart and going straight into song. That was really...
We were singing for you.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool when I shared my emotionals.
You know...
My emotional feelings. For the
this
first
is an
time
emotional
since we
episode.
met.
This is an emotional episode.
We were singing it why you
guys are just like her.
Song.
You're just like her. She treated me bad. I mean, it was my fault, but still.
Well, speaking of that, quote, I want to break you down so badly, refers to how the guy wants to end everything with his girlfriend and tell her off completely and break her down emotionally.
Damn, that's toxic as hell. It's like, just leave, you know? What's the problem? You can't get out of your lease?
Maybe. Hey, I mean, it's like, it's a metaphor. You know? I mean, we all felt that way.
Yeah. You wouldn't
It's one thing if he does it.
Break you down so badly.
That's true. You do feel that, I feel like you do.
I can't remember
especially like prime post breakup.
Yeah, that is true.
I can't remember if I used one of these comments or not, so maybe we'll double dip here. But some people were like, this song's kind of toxic, and it's like, no, it's like that's how you feel. Like,
yeah.
It's not like
song form.
It's not like, hey, here's the blueprint on how to ruin someone's life.
That's a good point.
It's just like,
it's about feelings.
When you are in that moment, you just like,
and it's an outlet for how you feel.
You don't want them to be happy outside of you. You want to just ruin their whole life.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to say I've succeeded at that multiple times.
You're telling me.
I'm just so lucky that, for me, you know, not having to sleep too close, I had a guest bedroom and a partner and I broke up and she had to live with me for a couple months. And I'm glad that we didn't have to sleep too close because she would pee the bed a lot. She would get drunk and pee the bed a lot, so...
Hey, but at the same time, you would know if you were too close because you're like, it's kind of warm.
It's kind of damp.
Kind of smells funky. I just want to break you down so badly. Oh. You guys know her.
If you,
do we? I know!
You know, if you, people are like, this song's toxic, but like, hey, someone pees in your bed, the gloves are off. You can break them down so badly. In the worst way. You can do it. You're allowed. I made
her buy me a new duvet cover, and it was expensive.
Yeah.
That's breaking her down financially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I trip over everything you piss.
Chunky.
Maybe slip. I slip over everything piss. Anyway. Vocalist Adam Lazzara, I never knew his name was Adam, honestly, explained the song's meaning to Kerrang! Was that a magazine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. saying, quote, "I was trying to point out how, even though love can be beautiful, there's also a sadistic side to it, too. I didn't think my lyrics were any good at first. Looking back at the situation I was writing about now, I think I hit the nail on the head."
He made damn sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he did hit the nail on the head, but, like, you shouldn't say that.
Right.
She was just like, yeah, it was all a metaphor.
Yeah.
A lot of people have say this song is toxic, and I agree. I fucking nailed it. I fucking nailed this toxic lyrics.
Oh, Adam. Former guitarist and vocalist Fred Mascherino,
He's like the backup singer. You know?
okay, has said that it was the most solid song he's ever had anything to do with. Quote, "It was the song that was the most group effort on that album," he explained. "I think we all pushed each other really hard, and that's why we had good results. It wasn't easy and there was a lot of tension, but it produced great things. See, it is about penises being stuck together."
Is the band Taking Back Sunday still together?
They're going to be at Summerfest.
Yeah, but he's out.
Adam's out, right?
Yeah.
Fred.
I thought so.
No, Adam's
Fred.
in.
Oh.
Fred's out. But
Fred's been out for a while,
I've
right?
seen that Adam, like, lost his voice, sort of. So people, like, have complained, like, that it's not the same. But it's like,
Music was better.
you listen to...
Music was better.
You listen to him sing the song, it's like, oh, I can't imagine why your voice is ruined. Or any Taking Back Sunday song.
Yeah, or any song from that era, really.
Yeah.
Or any song ever. Like, singing is so hard.
It is hard.
I mean, it's your job.
I did karaoke once. I didn't talk for a month.
That's because you exerted too much socialness.
Was that when we sang karaoke? What did we sing? Incubus?
You sang,
Linkin Park. That's what we sang.
Linkin Park,
Linkin
yeah.
Park, yeah. We go back to the classics, you and me. You know?
yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I have to have you back for, a little LP.
A little LP, EP, LP.
Love Caitlin on for Eminem.
We're just gonna have only just do songs that cutters like when you're on the show.
That's my vibe. Cut that out.
No. Well, lyrics like, "I'm gonna make damn sure that you can't ever leave. No, you won't ever get too far from me," were universally quoted in MySpace profiles and AIM away messages. It became a go-to angry heartbreak anthem.
I guess I was wrong. I guess it really...
I guess it just depends on your age.
When
you
this
know?
song came
I
out,
couldn't use the D word at that time.
yeah, I thought, I didn't know MySpace was still
D-word.
around. I guess because I never was allowed to use it, maybe.
Oh.
So I
Like,
don't
honestly-
associate this song with MySpace. I associate it with putting it in my portable CD player and putting my headphones on and listening to it under my pillows as I try to fall asleep at night.
And that just shows our age difference.
Yeah.
And our technology difference. Mm-hmm. I
Why,
mean,
you have it on 8-track?
yeah. I had it on 8-track, I had it on vinyl. I had it on cassette. VHS.
Here's the thing: if you, let's say you have a crush on somebody, and then you read their away message, and it's like, "I'm gonna make damn sure that you can't ever leave." Like, wouldn't you just?
I'm like, hot. Be possessive of me. I'm in high school. Can anybody love me? Anybody at all?
Okay, pretend
Damn.
you don't have like deep-seated daddy issues. Wouldn't you think that was a red flag?
If I saw that now, if you texted me that, I'd be like, "I'm coming home,
Yeah.
baby. You can meet me."
I think one of the reasons we wanted to choose this song too is because we had a very special night. All three of us listening to this album together in Shorewood.
Yeah.
A night we'll never really remember.
No.
Not very
Yeah,
well.
drink more.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it on that one.
All I remember is being in the parking lot of the VFW, just cranking it.
Yeah,
So loud.
that was weird when you were masturbating.
Cranking it. So loud.
That was more than just being in the VFW. All those oddies.
It has nothing to do with the song.
And then you guys got me the album for Christmas.
Hell
Yeah, I still
never
listen
forget.
to it. Yeah.
Wow, friendship
Almost
is
kept
weird.
it for myself.
Friendship is weird.
You know what else is weird? Is that this song ranked at number 52 on Rolling Stone's The 100 Best Songs of 2006.
What? That is way too low.
Whoa.
Yeah, wait till you hear... Oh my god, this list. Okay.
I don't know if I'm ready for it.
You're not. You're
If
probably
Britney
gonna
Spears'
leave.
Toxic is on there.
You're probably gonna leave.
No, that song's great.
Number
There's
4.
something much worse.
Yes.
Something
Coming in at number 4. What you know, T.I. What you know about that.
Oh
I
yeah.
know
Okay.
about
Yeah.
that.
No, that one's fine.
Number
That's fine.
3, Ryden. Is it Chamillionaire or Chamillionaire?
Chameleon.
Chamillionaire. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to
Oh,
catch
that
me
was really
riding
popular
dirty.
then. That was. I can't.
Okay.
Okay.
It was like.
It's like different genres. It's
Yeah,
hard to
exactly.
compare.
But
Yeah.
like, Rolling Stones is really, embracing. That was like the vibe then.
Yeah, in 2006, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
If I put it on a party like those two,
Yeah.
we'll probably get a better reaction. than Make damn sure.
In 2006, but not today.
Not
Doesn't
today.
hold up today.
opposite.
Ahead
Okay,
of-
but
ahead
these
of their
last
time.
2, if you put them on at a party. Okay, number 2. Steady as She Goes. The
No.
Raconteurs.
Second tours?
Yeah.
Steady
I
as
know
she
that
goes.
song.
How about Steady as She Goes Away From Me Forever?
I hate
How
that
about
song.
steady as she
bitch.
blows?
Yeah.
Honestly, and it's probably not even that
That's it.
steady.
No.
That's yeah. Boo. And
Also about cutting. Steady as She Number 1.
Trigger warning.
This is gonna want to make you leave. Number 1. Crazy. Gnarls Barkley.
No.
That song sucks.
Now, I will say the best song called Crazy is Casey and JoJo's.
Crazy, 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 crazy,
just
crazy.
thinking of cutting about you, baby. That's an emo
Crazy.
song.
I got a story I never told on the podcast before.
Oh, that's the one?
Yes.
Oh, God.
So-
both Steady and She Goes in that one?
Yes, will make me crazy.
Yes, truly.
Put me in the padded room.
Steady as She Goes to Rogers. The insane asylum.
Please.
I got a bad story. I was hooking up to this girl in 2006.
Katie?
No, her name was Rachel.
Oh, another
What the
one.
fuck is Rachel?
And
He only dated white girls by these names.
guilty as charged. It's like based on where you live and stuff.
know,
It's not
I
like a
know.
racist
I
thing.
know. Racist.
Anyway, she had this as her ringtone for her mom.
Steady as She... Which one?
Crazy?
Crazy by Gnarls Barkley.
Okay.
So there was like more than once where like we were hooking up and it was like after midnight and all of a sudden you just hear I remember when I lost my mind and,
And
it was
you would just
like
like blow.
no
No wonder you always have to play that to finish.
yeah. This song for me needs a trigger warning because it's gonna go off.
Did you guys have ringtones for your moms, and did your mom have ringtones for you? I ask because shortly after I came out, my mother made it a point to have Katy Perry's Kissed a Girl as her ringtone for me for years.
No.
I kissed a girl and I liked it. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Progressive.
And a bop.
Yeah.
I don't think I did for my mom. Maybe. Like, at one point I was real big into, like, downloading ringtones.
Did you download them and, like, pay for them, or did you record them? Because I did the record.
There was some... There was...
the shittiest quality of songs. Anyways, go on. Sorry.
There was some website where you could, like, get them for free, and then, like, my friend would get them, like, we could Bluetooth them to each other
Wow.
somehow.
Advanced.
Yeah.
So, like, this guy I hooked up with, Jared,
Wow, a
like,
lot of you guys are just really unpacking.
From
what
Subway.
was his? It was like, we fly high, no lie, you know this, bowling. You know that song?
He sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, he would always write the word yet, but he would put an A on it. So it was yeet. No, I haven't been there, yeet. You're like, you are so dumb. And his car smelled like crayons.
I briefly texted a girl who would want to say sweetie pie, but would spell it incorrectly
No,
and say
no.
sweaty pie or sweat pea. Sweat heart.
Someone tried to call me Toots, and they're a T-O-O-T-S. Toots. Hey, Toots.
Hey,
Like,
Toots.
well, you're not wrong.
Well, to go back to your original question.
Yeah.
I just had a ringtone from my parents. It's called Silent Mode.
Oh!
Emo!
He's a true emo of the
Whatever, Mom and
He
Dad.
just flipped his hair.
Yeah. Back over his eyes. Got caught in his nose ring.
Oh, man. Poor guy.
Well, Taking Back Sunday performed MakeDamnSure on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, Jimmy Kimmel Live, and Late Night with Conan O'Brien, as well as the teen drama Degrassi.
What?
They performed it on Degrassi?
Degrassi.
Wow.
The Next Generation.
Oh, I thought it was a period there.
Remember
Degrassi, The Next Generation, in a season 6 episode entitled "What's It Feel Like to Be a Ghost?" That's another song from Louder Now. It was right after.
I mean, this is not a Degrassi podcast, but every Degrassi Next Generation episode title is an 80s song.
I didn't know that.
That's not an 80s song. That's a Taking Back Sunday song.
Okay, every episode title is a song title. And a lot of them are from the 80s.
I want to go back to Jimmy Kimmel. You guys remember the show, The Man Show?
Oh, Vince loved The
Of
Man
course.
Show.
No, that was a different time in my life.
Yeah, but you would make me watch
I just
it sometimes.
there was just like some bits I like. I didn't like the
premise.
The girls jumping on the trampoline
Right.
at the
Yeah.
end.
I did like
What
the guy
the-
drinking a whole beer at the beginning.
Yeah, that
part
was cool.
Heidi, how'd it go?
Heidi, hoy, 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 or something.
And
Every
then, he just goes, goop, goop.
It sounds like I've watched the show a lot, but I didn't.
Every couple months, people try to cancel Jimmy Kimmel again because he did Karl Malone where he wears blackface.
Yeah, he did blackface.
I
But
didn't know
it
that.
never sticks because
Well, he must be in the Illuminati.
the Illuminati
Yeah, it's
controls the media.
He has a son who almost died when he was born or whatever.
But there's something Ashley really needs to hear here. So.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do.
On the episode of Degrassi, Next Generation, Ellie is meant to interview the band, but they ended up being distracted by Craig. The band lets Craig play a song during their set, but it is stopped when he gets a nosebleed from his drug use. This led to Manny breaking up with Craig for the third and final time.
Oh my God. And all of that happened while Taking Back Sunday was on set.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they made damn sure
Damn sure that episode was going to be a hit.
Manny was going to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a breakup song. That makes sense.
I didn't like how Craig cheated on his other girlfriend to get with Manny. That wasn't cool.
Was it Ellie? Or Emmy?
No, it was... She had dark
Ashley.
hair. Ashley, yeah.
Yeah.
You should have remembered that.
I should remember that. Ashley kind of got into the drugs too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Craig the one who drove a hearse?
No, Craig lived with Joy Jeremiah, but...
Okay, never
What
mind.
was I saying?
I think I'm in the next generation.
Oh, yeah.
So, Okay, I'm going to admit something here. I didn't hear this song until Sam played this for me.
Really?
After
Yeah.
we were together.
Like 5
Like,
years ago.
and I watched every episode of Degrassi.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it just didn't click or if I didn't hear it right.
You weren't scarred enough at that point to like come up with the song.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
I'm saying I scarred you.
Oh, right, yeah.
I would say
Well,
that
that's true.
the trauma of Craig and Manny breaking up probably took center stage to this banger. You
Yeah.
know? Like, I don't blame you for that because that is a pivotal moment in the show. They were a power couple.
Yeah, I was only in like my mid-20s watching it, so like why wouldn't I feel like that about a show with Canadian teenagers breaking up? Of course I felt that way.
There was also a mini-sode called Adam Lazzara from Taking Back Sunday Married My Mom, where Emma's mom, Spike, is married to the singer instead of Archie Simpson. The episode also features Liberty flirting with Adam. Her mom's name is Spike?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
she's
you
a,
guys
she's
call
a
me
small little
Spike
thing.
from now on?
You gotta earn it.
Oh, okay, yeah. How would you call me?
Yeah, it's because on
God.
the original Degrassi, I think she had a mohawk. On the
Oh, yeah, because she was one of the original from, like, the 80s, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then there's someone, her husband's name is Archie Simpson.
Yeah, he's a teacher. He's a
Tall,
I think
fucking
he's an original
dope.
guy too. Though.
Yeah.
'Cause he's like, I loved you since high school.
Yeah. And I finally got you.
And she's like, I love Adam and Zara.
She would have totally ended up with Spinner. You know, like, that's just a kind of vibe I got.
Maybe. That's all we have for the
Facts about the song.
Facts about the song.
Well, that only took 25 minutes.
Let's get into the comments.
Now we're going to get into YTC.
YTC.
YouTube comments.
Okay, we're now in the YouTube comments. I got the first comment from Mariana Olmos Gonzalez.
All right.
My BF said this song reminded him so much of me. We've been a couple for almost 2 months, but we've been each other's crushes for almost 2 years.
Wow.
I am so crazy in love with him, and he's crazy in love with me. I hope so. We are both really shy and introverted, but somehow he thought I was out of his league. And I'm always like, damn no, you're so darn cute.
To have this song
2 months
remind your
in.
boyfriend of you.
2 months in.
Maybe not.
What year is this from?
2 years ago.
It's like one of our songs.
Yeah.
So,
What's your guys' song?
Yeah.
Make Damn Sure by Taking Back.
best case scenario is they're broken up.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, she's underground. You know?
No, he's underground.
No, he wanted to break her down so badly.
No, he said my BF said this song reminded him so much of me, so wouldn't he think that she thinks that of him?
Oh, wow.
Or am I going too much into it? Either way, one of them's underground.
Yeah.
And not in the good way.
Pop question. Who does this song remind you of so much? Is it your significant other?
Yeah, it's not my wife.
Actually, it does remind me of Vince, because the first time, it was like the first song I made him listen to that he was like, oh, this is actually good. You do like good music.
Yeah, it's much better than Yellow Card.
Yellow Card is good, and we're doing a whole Yellow Card episode. One time I got a yellow card in volleyball.
Whoa.
Didn't even know you could get one.
We're going to do a
Anyway.
volleyball episode?
Yeah. It's going to be yellow card and...
Who gave it to you?
Spike.
Yellow card?
Yeah. He gave me a red card. Never come back.
Here's a comment from Tracy Hogan. Back in the day, my son asked for a CD by a sweet, screaming emo band. I gave that description to the guy at Hastings, and he gave me Taking Back Sunday. I was the hero, Mom. Awesome.
Sure you were, Tracy.
Imagine your kid coming up to you and just being like, hey, my birthday's right around the corner. You know what I want this year? I want a sweet, screaming emo band CD to play on my Discman.
Obviously in 2006, it was like sweet.
Yeah.
But like, I want a sweet.
Like, something
No,
like
I think they mean sweet. I think they mean sweet like nice.
Like nice. No, it was 2006, dude.
I don't know.
What's my tattoo say? Sweet. What's mine say? Dude.
Oh, sure.
What's mine say? Screaming emo band.
When I was like, I don't even know how old I was. I was pretty young, but like I was probably too old to believe in the Easter Bunny, but my mom probably thought I did. So like one night I was just like commenting to her all night, like, man, it would be cool if the Easter Bunny brought home the tape for Vanilla Ice, Cool as Ice. And I was like, man, I really hope the Easter Bunny brings me the Vanilla Ice cassette, Cool as Ice or whatever it's called. And I just like did like all kinds of not subtle hints all night long.
But you thought you were so smooth.
And then my brother's girlfriend worked at Prangiway, and I'm pretty sure they shoplifted it for me. And the Easter Bunny brought it.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell is Prangiway?
It was like it's lower than Kmart, and it's like it goes like Target, Walmart,
Never heard of it.
Kmart, and then like
I know
way
Ben
below.
Franklin.
I had a Ben Franklin in my town. Fucking love Ben Franklin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like a Walmart though. It's like it was a box store.
Prangiway?
Prange way.
Prangiway?
Prangiway?
That's what it's called.
Prangiway?
Never heard of it.
I know another one that starts with a P that was only up north. But now they're closed. They're all closed, and I can't remember. So cool story.
Wow,
Anyway.
great story.
Paloma or something.
Speaking of great stories, here's a story from Tamara Labro. My ex quoting this to me when we split.
Oh.
Scared the shit out of me, but will never make me stop loving TBS, old and new. He only started to listen to this band when I called it quits. This band got me through nasty relationships, family included.
Ooh.
Damn.
I still love them and wish they visit my country again, post-COVID.
Oh.
What country is she from?
Labro, I think.
Tomorrow Labro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being like, hey, you know what? This just isn't working out.
Yeah.
I think we should, like, go our separate ways.
I'm gonna make damn sure that you don't ever leave. You will never
Pardon?
get too far from me. You will
Huh?
never get too far from me.
What? I just think we should, like, break up.
I just want to break you down so bad.
What? Wow.
We're over.
It's so dark to quote, like, your girlfriend's first song to them after
Right.
you break up. Like,
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
even listen to them, but they're like, I know you like it.
Yeah, you're gonna feel this one.
Like,
Yeah.
Vince, if we ever broke up, you'd have to be like,
Just this song?
young man, you gotta stay at the YMCA.
And you'd be like
Saying my-
Stevie Nicks,
Yeah.
Silver Spring.
Yeah. If Vince broke up with me, I'd have to sing, like, Depeche Mode song.
Oh, I missed the joke. I get it now.
It's nice to have a partner who supports your interests.
I can never remember if you like Depeche Mode.
I do like
Other
Depeche
one.
Mode. I'm saying that you don't know any of their songs. That's what I'm talking about.
I was on the spot. I couldn't think of one. I know the tone. I don't know the words because you can't understand the words. It's like,
I think they're pretty easy to understand.
I guess that would be pretty haunting if I just went,
It'd make more sense than a lot of things you're saying right now. Speaking
Our
of
love language is tones.
Yeah.
Speaking of making sense, we got our guy here, Mike Cerniglia.
Like Mike Birbiglia?
Yeah, with a C.
It's his ghostwriter name.
God, I miss these days. All I think about are high school football games,
Same.
pursuing your crush, driving around with friends, cigarettes,
Yep.
beer pong,
Oh, yeah.
parties,
Yep.
ex-girlfriends,
Oh, yeah.
bonfires,
Ugh.
weed.
Damn, Mike Cerniglia.
Dude, he's not fucking around.
I mean,
No.
besides high school football games, you can still do all of those
Yeah.
things. There's no, like, rule.
But music was better then. Like,
Yeah.
you could, this song, I don't know
Guess
if
what?
there's
You
music.
can still listen to this song
It's-
and do all those things.
Does it hit the same? For us, it does. We lived through it.
Yeah,
If you're commenting on a YouTube video, it hits the same.
Yeah, you're right.
They also edited this comment.
Ooh.
So which part do you think they edited? They probably edited to include weed.
Well, they-
seem cool.
They put bonfires as 2 words. Bonfires. So maybe they thought it was one, and they're like, that doesn't seem right. I better put that
Space.
space.
Or they wrote soccer, and then they realized they should have written football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like gotta be more relatable.
Mm-hmm.
High school soccer games.
Okay, here's a long one, but I'm only going to read a part of it because that's all that matters.
Okay.
From Trinity Scott. My dad showed me Taking Back Sunday, specifically this song about a year ago,
Yikes.
along with more bands like A Day to Remember and The Used, and other emo bands like that. When I entered my emo stage, and the other day, I was helping my dad clean, and he had turned on some station on Pandora, and this song came up, and I looked at him, and we both started to sing every word to this song.
That's all I want with my stepdaughter.
That's haunting.
That's all I want.
You want to sing this song? Sing this song.
If she would sing any Taking Back Sunday with me while we're cleaning the garage, I would take it.
That's fine.
garage
Actually, you know what? That's not even that bad. But like, okay, how about you and your dad?
Yeah.
Look at each other in the eyes and saying, I just want to break you down so badly.
Let you over everything you say.
You know, with
Like
that
our,
context, it changes things. It
Yeah.
changes
We
things.
lie together, but not supposed to.
How close is closer?
I take it back. I take it
You know what's
back. I
close
don't even
enough?
want it with
On the
Olivia.
other side of the house, Dad. Shut the fuck up.
It's like a scene from a horror movie. Like, the daughter and dad are just cleaning, and all of a sudden the song comes on, and they stop, and they just look each other in the eye.
Or a
like,
porno, really.
You've got this new... You've got this new head filled up with smoke.
Taking Back Cum Day.
Oh.
That would be the name of the porn.
Make jizz sure.
Make dad jizz.
Oh! No. Moving on.
Next topic.
This isn't our Father's Day episode.
Maybe it is when it comes out.
Oh.
Here's a comment from 1111 Witchy Baby.
I'm not Boss Baby. Witchy Baby.
Oh, wait, no. Witchy Babe. I'm sorry. Did I
I
say baby?
like Witchy Baby.
Yeah.
Change it to Witchy Baby.
Babe. Witchy Babe. You're listening to this outside fifth period when your ex walks by, swoops his hair, and puts his arm around his new GF who's wearing the Vans you wanted.
Witchy babe. She's digging deep. This happened to her in real life.
For real. When you're in high school, there were only like 3 articles of clothing that you could have. And if anyone else had them, it was like, fuck. Like, now I'm going to be the copier, or they're going to copy me.
Yeah.
And they got those Vans that were like just unique enough.
Campbellsport, Wisconsin.
That doesn't...
The closest mall was 30 minutes away. What am I supposed to shop at the Ben Franklin? And it's so close.
It's like, it's fine that he moved on, but for her to have those Vans,
That's a dig.
that's a step too far.
Intentional dig.
That's why she became a witch.
Yeah.
And next
Witchy
to both.
baby. Bubble, toy in trouble. That's what I'm going to be for Halloween.
Okay, so you know on YouTube, you know, there's the official music video,
Yeah.
like the aired on MTV.
Yeah.
And then people would do these lyric videos.
Yeah.
Where it's just like a black screen and the words to the song. So this comment I took from there. I took from a lyric video. From Carrie Fisher.
What?
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
This song is written so well. I have loved it since I was in middle school. I'm 22. I just sometimes mute it and just read it like a story. It's beautiful, and someone took a lot of time to create this. What has become one of my favorite stories.
Okay, Carrie, you've got a dark life.
To me, this song like works as a song.
Yes.
If you actually pay attention to the lyrics, it's like, hey.
It's not like Hands Down. That reads like a story.
Right, which is coming up next.
I mean, just reading those lyrics and the facts made me want to cancel this whole episode. You've got just reading. You've got this new head filled up with smoke. Ew.
I mean, some people think it's gross.
But when you sing it, it's cool.
Yeah,
I don't want to
smoking
just
was
read
big in the
that.
early 2000s. Some of us still do it.
I have bad lungs.
Okay, let's move on. You don't have to make excuses for not smoking.
I do.
No, you don't. It's okay
Nothing
not to
looks
smoke.
cooler than smoking a cigarette. Kids.
There's nothing less cool than smoking a cigarette.
Actually, there is. Smoking a vape.
If I smoked, I would smoke those like Virginia Slims, those real long ones, you know?
Yeah.
Yep. Or Capris.
Yeah, Capris are black,
Are
right?
those longer?
No, the Capris are long, but they're really tiny.
Yeah. I smoke clovers.
I want like a foot long
Yeah.
sub coming out of my mouth.
I
I only smoke Subway.
You and Jared.
Oh.
Well.
Let's move on to Reply Guy Corner.
Ooh.
So our first comment comes from Erica Hammond. And, you know, it's the reply that's the thing here. Erica Hammond's comment is one thing, but the reply...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So Erica Hammond says, when I was 17, that "you won't ever get too far from me" line sounded moving and romantic. Now I'm 30, and it sounds creepy.
Did you find my YouTube profile?
So the reply from C, the letter C,
Oh, C is for cookie.
says, "It's not about being creepy. It's about emotions and the way you feel in that moment. Don't overthink it or turn it into some kind of American-style squeamishness.
The other definition for cancel culture.
Yeah, American-style squeamishness.
That's my go-to order at a hot
Subway.
dog. Yeah. I'll take a American-style squeamishness.
Doesn't all American style make your intestines a little squeamishness?
Extra squeamish for me.
C, calm the fuck down.
Here's the one from Rebecca. This song was my anthem at 15. Sitting in the car in the pouring rain at 11 p.m. with my best friend. Blasting this song, screaming the lyrics to each other, and honking the horn because we were so crazy. LOL.
Oh.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Her mom called us from inside the house and yelled at us and told us to get out of her van. But we didn't because we were rebels.
Oh.
But I still wish I could go back sometimes. Things were so much simpler back then.
Classic closing line to a YouTube comment.
So true.
Not only does this person call themselves like, we were so crazy, they also say, we were rebels.
rebels.
Sitting in my friend's mom's van. Probably didn't even drive anywhere. It's
Honda
the only-
Odyssey.
The only thing that had a CD player
Yeah.
in their vicinity, so they had to go in there and listen to the CD.
Finally, have our last comment from Mr. William Bunch.
Billy Bunch.
This fucking rocks. The lead singer is freaking crazy awesome. Hell of a show, man. I want to be his friend. Reminds me of the crazy wild lunatic that lives in my head and beats on my skull to get out.
Oh my god.
Thank you, God. Thank you, Taking Back Sunday. Watch all the time, because I love and fucking need it.
Imagine you're in church and somebody's thanking God for this song. And the
Here's
pastor.
someone next to you like, God, thank you so much for taking back Sunday because I love and fucking need it. God, thank you.
Amen.
That little man inside my skull, pounding on my skull, it's the lead singer, is fucking hell of a show, man. Thank you, God, so much.
My favorite part is, I want to be his friend.
Yeah. Just like throwing that in there.
In case he sees this. Like,
Yeah,
in case
maybe,
he's
like, I could be a friend.
reading the comments and he's like, Adam's like, man, I would like love to find a new friend.
Yeah. He's like, reads this comment, he's like, that guy reminds me of the crazy wild lunatic that lives inside my skull. He's like, ooh, this guy, William Bunch, I'm gonna call him up.
Billy Bunch.
Hey y'all, before we get into our next emo throwback song, I'll give you some time to fix your eyeliner and your side swipe bangs, but while you're doing that, why don't you go like us on social media or follow, however it works. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Spotify, you know the drill, Tumblr. Check us out at Music Was Better. And make sure to rate, review, and subscribe. Tell a friend. We'd love to have more of our emo kings and queens and theys and thems in the squad. Thank you. Rorex D. Hands Down was originally recorded for Dashboard Confessional's 2001 acoustic EP, So Impossible. It was later re-recorded with a full band and released as the first single from the 2003's A Mark, A Mission, A Brand, A Scar. Is that about Harry Potter?
The mark on your head.
No, the Dark Mark.
Oh, the dark mark.
A Mission, Kill the Boy.
A brand,
Gryffindor.
Hogwarts Inc.
No, transphobia. A Scar.
That thing on his head. Oh, man.
See?
What did Chris Carrabba know, and when did he know it?
Oh, he
The
called
singer
it.
from
Yeah.
Dashboard.
Dashboard
Confessional.
Crash Recriminating.
The song is about the best day and date that singer Chris Carrabba ever had. Isn't Carrabba's like a restaurant?
Yeah.
It's like it's like half a step up from Olive Garden.
Yeah, it's like a mall.
Yeah.
A mall restaurant.
What about the other one I've never been to? Macaroni Palace? Never mind.
Those are the only 2 restaurants Sam has never been to. She's been to all the other ones.
Macaroni pot. I don't know. Okay. So Chris Carrabba said, I sing about what I say is still the best day I've ever had in my life. In my whole life. Is that true? I don't know. But it's certainly the measuring stick. Okay.
You know, I'm glad he said that, because in the song, when it says, hands down, this is the best day I can ever remember, like, I wasn't really sure.
But now we know.
That at least it's his measuring stick. Hands down on my penis.
You guys are really obsessed with penises on this podcast. At least
Didn't
this
you know
episode.
it's called
On this podcast.
Penises were better.
We're like, let's invite our lesbian friend over and just keep making penis references.
I mean, I feel like we can, you know? Like, when we had Tyler on, we just talked about boobs, like, the whole time. It honestly got awkward.
Well, you already said bazoingas in this episode.
He was talking about my charisma.
That's right, I always forget. I'm the only person in the world who thinks bazoingas are boobs. Hands Down is a love song about giving your heart to someone so they can choose what they wish to do with it. Dangerous. Quote, my heart is yours to fill or burst, to break or bury. Thank you. Or wear as jewelry, whichever you prefer. Wow.
I mean, I really just feel it. And I felt it then. You know, your hormones are raging at that time. So I'm in high school, right? I'm a freshman or sophomore when I really got deep in this song. And this song does remind me of a love affair that I had that was completely one-sided. I was in love with a woman and she had no idea. And we had a lot of really beautiful moments that when I would listen to this song, I'm like, my heart is yours to break or bury, to wear as jewelry. I stood up in her wedding years later.
What'd she do?
Hands
break
down.
it?
She broke it.
Bury it?
And buried it.
Wear as jewelry?
She didn't really wear it as jewelry.
That's good.
She didn't really prefer
You know, it's
that.
funny that you say that, because I felt the same way.
Yeah.
I was, like, just turning 44 when this came out. And I was just like, oh my god, I wish that was...
My hormones are raging.
My hormones are raging. And
Having a midlife crisis.
I just, like, relate so hard to this, you know?
Yeah.
I was dating, like, this 19-year-old college freshman.
What are we doing?
I was cleaning the garage with my dad, and he's saying it to me.
And we stopped and looked each other dead in the eyes and said, my heart is yours to fill or burst.
And my head is full of smoke.
Yeah, honestly, if this person broke your heart, be thankful, because bursting your heart, that seems painful.
Yeah, you don't recover from that.
My dad actually has heart burst. He needed triple bypass surgery.
Oh, man.
No wonder you love Starburst so much.
Yeah, I just think of my dad's heart exploding in my mouth.
And you're like, juicy fruit.
What the fuck?
Okay, back to Chris Carrabba. Carrabba had a reputation for writing moody, emo songs and was considered the exemplar of the genre. He wrote Hands Down as more hopeful to buck the trend, as he felt that he was being unfairly branded. Wow, so he was the original Taylor Swift.
He's like... Because I was like, I know every song I write is depressing and it's about cutting yourself, but that's not all I am.
I'm going to write one song about hope and then one more in the Spider-Man soundtrack. But the rest...
Do you love that song? He's like, I'm not depression. My heart is yours to fill or burst.
Yeah, if this is your attempt on this TV show Yellowstone, the guy's like, he plays country music, and he says, they're like, hey, play us a song, and they're like, you want happy or sad? And then he plays a song, they're like, happy, and then the guy says, if that's your happy, don't ever play me the sad. And that's like literally the Dashboard Confessional. It's like,
this song. This is their happy song.
If that's your happiest song, don't ever play me the sad.
Oh my god, so now we got a quote from Chris, right? Quote, the thing is, I know what the rub on Dashboard is. I know the idea is that if you don't listen to Dashboard, you just think we write some sad songs and that's it. But the rest... But I don't think that's what I hear in them. I don't hear sadness in those songs. Some of them are inarguably quite sad. But even in those ones, what I hear is the attempt to feel different. He goes on. So it was unusual for me to write such an openly joyful song.
He admits it.
But frankly, it would have been just as surprising to me to have written an openly sad song.
What?
More often I explore the gray area in between those two things.
Is there
the
a gray
feeling
area?
of just before being joyful, or being very heartbroken, or perhaps just after.
Anytime I go to a family reunion. Or any family holiday event.
Hands down. Worst day of my
The
life.
gray area.
Yeah.
Before feeling sadness or joy.
Yeah, your drive there.
Yep, sadness. Drive away, joy.
Yes.
Some of them are inarguably quite sad,
But also...
but I don't hear sadness in those songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
You're
You said
arguing.
inarguably. You're arguing with yourself, dog.
I mean, I think that shows in his music.
Here's my saddest dashboard memory, right?
Oh, damn.
Oh shit.
Cut open the scars, literally.
So the only song I knew from Dashboard Confessional was, I think, Vindicated. And then one's open, like Hands.
That's a Spider-Man
Hands
one.
Open? Do they have another one? Like, something about hands?
I think with arms wide
With
open.
arms open? No, that's Creed.
Which I think came out before this song, but was the
Had to.
inspiration.
Yeah, probably. So, me and my friend Anne were like, okay, Dashboard Confessional is going to be a Summerfest. Like, let's go. We're like 16, 17. We're going to go to Summerfest on our own. We go, and we're like waiting and waiting and waiting. We can't do anything. We can't drink because we're underage, but we don't know how to get beer, like, secretly, whatever. So the show's going to start. We're like standing in the crowd. Anne's like, my stomach hurts. So we had to go and get ice cream
First.
for her stomach, then sit on a picnic table away from the stage.
Fuck you, Anne.
And we could barely hear it. And we never went back to the crowd.
Wow.
And
Hands down, that was the worst day ever.
hands down, that was the worst day ever. I was like, cool, thanks.
None. There's a reason Anne's not in your life anymore.
For real.
If she had done that to me, I would have cute without the E. You know what I'm saying?
I had this new head filled up with smoke, but when I was in high school, like a sophomore or junior, we had this alarm clock that was also a CD player. And you could
yeah.
set your alarm to wake up in the morning
On
to
a
the
specific
CD.
song?
Well, not to a specific song.
Just the CD.
The CD. And so for years, I had on my burned copy of Swiss Army Romance. So Long Sweet Summer was the intro song. And let me tell you, like, when I was listening to that in the fall, going back junior year of high school, like, So Long Sweet Summer, Adam Garaba's songs, like, first of all, you can't say...
Chris, you mean?
Yeah, whatever his name is. Adam Lazaro.
Same.
Adam Caraba, Chris Lazaro.
Adam Appleby.
Yeah. You can't say your songs are not sad and you have a song called So Long Sweet Summer, Swiss
Right.
Army Romance. Like, obviously Swiss Army Romance is about the theme of this episode.
Oh, I thought it was about having to live for
That
a
mo-
lot of different tools to communicate with
yeah.
your partner.
Yeah, not in the early 2000s. We didn't have the internet yet.
Nah.
That's funny because I have a similar story. I was going back to school. I was 46 years old.
Stop.
Get out of here. I'm reading on in the facts. Hands down grew in notoriety after it appeared in the pilot episode of TV series One Tree Hill in 2003.
Oh.
The song plays as Peyton nearly hits Lucas with their car, but it's not clear which one of them is listening to the song or if either of them are listening to it.
Damn.
The song was used again in the second season episode, Lifetime Piling Up.
That's me when I have a lot of Lifetime original movies on the DVR.
That's what I was going to say.
Lifetime piling up.
That's me during the month of December.
You ever do
looking at my DVR.
you ever-
Lifetime piling up.
You ever do One Tree Hill? You ever do that?
No, but I bet you think you're more like a Peyton, right?
Peyton's a female.
Oh, I'm confusing it with the Dawson's Creek, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I am a Pacey.
Pacey, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
You're right. I mean,
I
I was a little bit older than him. I was like 38 when that show came out. But...
What is going on? What is this joke? I don't get it. Did you watch One Tree Hill?
I watched at least... I think I probably watched that episode and again, like, did not know this song played. Someone wanted me to get into it. I'm like, there's a show called Veronica Mars that's so I'm just gonna watch that.
I feel like I was one of those dick bags that, just stick with the theme with dicks. I was one of those dick bags that was like, Dashboard Confessionals was such a great band. And then they sold out with Vindicated, and they're not good anymore. And like, I did that all the time where I was like, oh, you like new school Dashboard Confessional? You like new school brand new? Man, I liked them when they were good. When music was better.
That's the difference between you and me, because I was like, oh, this Vindicated song slaps. who are these Dashboard
Sam's at
Dashboard
Spider-Man
lights?
2. Sam's at Spider-Man 2. The credits are rolling. She's got a pen and paper writing down the
Only
song.
reason I went to see the movie again. I gotta see them credits.
So, this was mentioned at the beginning. The acoustic version.
Yeah.
That was the real one.
It was slapping.
Which one did you hear first? I think I heard the acoustic first. I think like I had somebody in like a chat forum, like a forum, say like, check this out, dude.
Was it Donna?
I don't know anyone named Donna.
Deborah? Who was your girlfriend in Pennsylvania?
Her name was Colleen, and no, it was not her.
Oh, okay.
I can't discernibly remember which version I heard first. If I had to guess, it would probably be the acoustic version. And I think when I listened to it, though, both have separate memories for me, even though the memory is the same. But, like, one is, like, the acoustic version is, like, the sad, my heart got broken version. And the non-acoustic version is, like, the version where, like, my imagination played out. And I was like, this is going to happen.
It all worked out.
yeah.
Wow.
It's a very versatile
so you, like,
song.
Yeah.
associate a guitar and drums with, like, love.
I do.
Cool.
And anything acoustic I associate with sadness.
It's hard not to.
Good move.
More than words.
You're pretty safe making that assumption, no?
Thanks. I appreciate that. I love support.
Well, that's all the thoughts and facts we have about Hands Down. But let's get into some other people's hearts, facts, feelings,
Their
emotions
marks, their missions, their brands, their scars.
in the YouTube comments.
I'm down. I'm ready.
First comment comes from a man, I assume, named Pretty J.
Pretty J.
When I was 21, I used to play this song for an amazing, beautiful girl named Jessica. She loved me, and I rejected her because I thought I was going to find someone better.
Whoa.
I regret that because looking back, she was the best woman I ever met. Now I'm a fat 39-year-old drunk who can barely get out of bed to go to work most days.
So, is his YouTube commenting name named after this girl, Pretty J? Pretty Jessica?
I mean, Jay.
Oh.
And, Jay and Jessica. That's a power couple name.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, it's J-A-Y.
Yeah, but
Okay,
still.
I thought it was...
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that could be his.
I thought he was like just still
Pretty
thinking
J,
about her, this fat
yeah.
39-year-old.
drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, is this me? I
Right,
can barely
right.
get out of bed.
Yeah, if the age said like 59, that would probably be me.
This is Pretty Jay laying in his bed as a drunk, trying to get out. He's like, I thought I could find someone better than... That's like our intro song.
Oh, that's good.
Music was
That's
better.
pretty good. That's
Thanks.
pretty good.
Thanks.
Was better.
Here's another comment from M. Lamb. This is a real...
Lamb?
This might be the oldest comment of the day because it's 10 years ago.
Malam.
My lord?
Every time I convince myself that I am a cynical realist, I hear a cheesy and endearing song like this and realize I am a bitch for love. I think I love this song.
Hey, you guys ever heard of Love?
Yeah.
Well, I'm Love's bitch.
Ugh.
Malam.
Malam?
Malam.
Malama ding dong.
Here's something that Ashley might be able to attest to. Is a comment from Maria Hanover.
I barely know her.
If you're dating a girl in her 30s and you bring her home, then put this on, you better bust out the mop.
Oh my god!
Why?
Call it my Swiffer wet chat, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, like, is she going to spill her drink or something?
I don't know, yeah. Wine on my couch.
She just wants to see what kind of mop you
Like,
have.
I just
Vodka seltzer on my bench.
I just made her a bowl of SpaghettiOs. Is she going to drop it?
Guilty.
It's a fancy dinner in this house. Here's a comment from 7890 Dan11. Wait, maybe it's a radio station. 7890 Dan11.
Coming to you live.
The Dan.
Read it like the Dan.
No.
In between songs, come on, before a commercial break.
Hey, everybody, best date I ever went on was with her. I was so happy. We circled each other for years, but it was not meant to be. Perhaps because I put too much expectation into our relationship. Perhaps our timing was never in sync. I love my current partner deeply, but this will always be Chelsea's song.
And here it is, Hands Down by Dashboard Confessional. That was really good.
You're like married to somebody for 8 years.
Yes, I can imagine that really well.
And
Really?
then you're like, I'm just gonna go snooping on their, stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You don't find any porn, but you find this comment on the Dashboard Confessional's YouTube page. Grounds for divorce.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm like, the greatest person who ever lived. I mean, probably. But like, I couldn't tell you, or maybe I said brain damage. I couldn't tell you what my song was with like some ex-girlfriend, or like what song I listened to, and it's like, that reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. Like,
I could, because we're women.
for me, it's like, well, me and Dan are not women. But I would never say like, hey, I like this song. It's always someone else's besides yours.
Yeah.
Like, that's not commitment.
Also, if I would have been snooping on like my partner and find this comment, I'd be like, you dated someone named Chelsea?
Chelsea, yeah. We all know Vince's song would have been With Arms Wide Open.
With my arms
wide open.
Wait, you dated someone named Chelsea? Da, 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 da.
The Black Hawks
Black Hawks
school song. Chelsea, Chelsea, I love you.
Well, that's
Let's
what you
cut
get.
that out.
Good
That's
one,
what you get
landed.
that's what you get for doing a podcast with a couple emo girls. Let's move on to a comment from American Free.
Ooh. What America are they living in?
American Free, Canadian, $7.
I wish my girlfriend liked this song so I could play it for her, but she doesn't like my music or emo music.
Oh.
Dumper.
Oh, she's happy? Cool.
Dumper.
Sorry you're with somebody who doesn't have trauma.
Oh, Sam, you think you should dump someone who doesn't like your music? Interesting.
Yeah, isn't it? Anyway.
Moving on.
Is it hot in here? Is it...
I think I have to go upstairs for a little bit.
Mop our floor?
Yeah.
Here's a comment from Rocklar3. This song reminds me of logging into MSN Messenger and hoping to see a certain name online, then sending a message and quickly closing it and waiting for the reply notification to pop up.
That reply never came.
Honestly, so relatable.
Dude.
Still waiting.
Did they write that?
No.
Oh.
No.
I completely forgot all about MSN Messenger, and the second you said it, I had to like close my eyes, and I was transported back 20 years ago in my mom's writing room with MSN Messenger, the colors, the smells, the LimeWire, Kazoo. Actually, I used Kazoo. Kazaa, yeah, thank you. In the background, like.
I mean, I use Kazoo.
I got a new message.
And I played so much Windows Pinball. It was insane.
Windows Pinball, I was the fucking best.
Yeah, me too. I rocked it.
Oof. And if you jilted the table too much, it locked.
Oh, yeah, you're
His
right.
space bar or whatever.
Damn.
See, it's crazy because when I was a kid, we played real pinball.
Back in 1840.
Pinball was better before it was on
It cost
Windows.
1 penny. You could also buy a house with
When I
that penny.
used to play pinball, we didn't have windows.
Just walls. The song would have been To the Walls. To the Walls.
To the sweatshop down my...
I'm playing pinball here.
To the sweatshops down my pinballs.
Yeah, because we don't have a little thing that pushes them up. You have to throw it yourself.
Gotta make it sweaty. Lube it up.
Anyway.
Okay,
A lot of editing.
Y'all need to prepare yourself for this one.
This one.
From NPLY.
No problem. Love you. Oh, yeah, nipply. Okay.
When I'll hopefully soon sleep with my crush, this song will blast afterwards. No matter if she likes it or not.
Oh.
I'm gonna rape her with this song.
Yeah. Nothing like consensual songs.
Okay, Nipply. Jesus Christ. Nipply's still a virgin?
Yeah, never got with the crush.
Shit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Don't walk, Nipply's crush. Run.
Yeah. And the gate was locked. Keep it locked.
I got another comment from Paul Schatz.
What?
Paul did what?
He shats.
Mr. Schatz?
Paul says, OMG, throws me back to the time when feelings were real.
Where?
Where?
Where were they real, Shats?
Yeah, where were the feelings real?
I mean, it's okay to still have feelings, you know?
Yeah, right. They're just not real anymore. We're all on antidepressants. You know,
yeah.
Ex-cutters.
This is real.
Okay, I got a comment from Skippy.
Peanut butter?
Creamy, not crunchy.
You know how hard it was to be an emo kid and be on the football team in high school?
And be a straight white guy.
High School Musical in real life?
Everyone else had crazy pump-up music to get them ready for the game, and I was listening to DC, thinking if I scored enough TDs, I'd finally get her attention. Didn't work.
DC.
Nobody called it. Nobody called it. DC.
Really? Maybe he was talking about DC Comics.
Or the shoes. Skater shoes.
Oh, the skater shoes for sure.
What an idiot.
Here's the thing. You know what would be actually hard in high school besides listening to emo music and being on the football team? Maybe like being closeted in a homophobic school.
Right.
Maybe
That's real
like,
pressure.
Or at my high school.
Maybe like being bullied. I don't
Not
know.
being
Like
white.
Yeah.
At my high school.
I was closeted in high school.
Yeah.
And it was great. I listened to DC all the way. Scored my TDs.
But
Titty danglers.
Did you get any... Did you finally get her attention?
No. No, I didn't.
Didn't work.
finally, we have our last comment from Andy Bruce.
2 first names.
Bring back good music. Does anyone else cry when listening to Dashboard
Yes.
or other artists?
Yes.
Or other artists.
Just me, frowny face.
Yeah, you're alone, Andy.
I know. I'm a guy. And no, not an emo. Maybe I am? LOL. I just love awesome music.
Oh, God.
Crying emoji.
Oh, God.
It's so beautiful.
This is like the opposite of Bruce Wayne. Andy Bruce. He's like, is this the Joker's real name?
Yeah.
Bring back good music.
Wow. It's like they knew the theme of this podcast. They knew they had to mention that.
Is this your burner account?
Yeah.
And not an emo.
Hey, it's
Maybe
like,
I
if
am?
I like this old emoji, though.
Yeah. Like, not the real
Oh, yeah,
emojis,
it's really,
the
was it a emoticon?
Yeah, emoticon.
emoticon.
Yeah, where it's like the colon, a star, and a sad face.
And a parenthesis.
Yeah.
Aww.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
Andy Bruce.
Yeah, they don't make sad musical now like this. If you wanna cry, just watch the news.
Oh, too real. Too real.
You know what kills me about your podcast and what I love about it is when you talk about the comments and sometimes you'll share how recently they were posted.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this song was popular back in 2003, right? But people, like, I'm looking at your notes now because I'm being nosy, and it's like 1 year ago, 2 years ago. And it's crazy that, like, these videos are still getting views and still getting comments, and that's what's nuts, you know?
Right.
That's the best part of this podcast is, like, that's why music will never
People
die.
are still...
This podcast will never die.
Yeah,
still commenting.
It's about insane people who just feel the need that a song from
20 years ago.
20 years ago, basically.
Needs my thoughts and feelings on it in a public online space.
And, like, when you're like, oh, this has 2,000 likes, I'm always like, who's reading these comments besides the podcast? I don't understand.
Right. Yeah, it's one thing to comment on a YouTube video. It's another thing to, like someone else's comment.
Yeah.
Who you don't even know.
Yeah, who just goes through YouTube comments and reads them for hours at a time? Like, that's weird.
Yeah, that's so weird.
And you can't even troll anymore.
Who would listen?
And, like, screenshots them and, like...
And then who would
and then, like,
to,
delete
people
screenshots because they find one they think is more, like, weird.
And then talks about them and obsesses over them.
Talks about them
an
for, like,
hour
an
every
hour
week.
at a time.
Yeah, it's like...
Get a
like,
life, people. Seriously.
This is how we know we live in a simulation. Can't wait to have you on again.
Yeah, this was great. Next time I do want to do Third Eye Blind.
No, I'm probably going to pick songs without your consent. And just play them for you and read the comments
It's only fair. It's only fair.
Yeah.
You know, like, we go by Supreme Court rules. We don't care what women want to do with their own, like, time and bodies.
You know what we should do? What Women Want soundtrack. The Mel Gibson movie.
Hey, guess what? I'm a straight white male, and I don't care what women want, so we're not doing that.
Alioto can be your guest on that one. Justice Alioto.
Burn, I know you're listening.
Clarence Thomas is.
Clarence Thomas. Well, thanks so much for coming on.
Happy to do it. Thanks for having me.
We'll be happy to have you back. If the listeners want us back, they gotta let us know.
Yeah, they gotta let us know on our social medias.
Yeah, at Music Was Better.
On Twitter.
TikTok.
Instagram.
Facebook.
Linktree.
I think I started a Tumblr.
Oh, are we in 2012? We also have a Spotify playlist where you can hear all the songs that we do in a playlist.
I didn't know
Search
that.
Music Was Better.
Yeah, you can
subscribe to it.
You can go from Hands Down to The King of Wishful Thinking to Green Day. I mean,
and
I'm getting married this summer. It's like I don't even need a DJ.
Yeah, we RSVP'd for the wedding, and it said any songs you want to hear. I just put a link to that playlist. And then I also wrote Cupid Shuffle.
Oh, good.
Electric Slide.
Oh my gosh, the week of their wedding, we should do
Macarena.
all those ones. YMCA.
Oh, Macarena,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one for, like, a lesbian wedding. Really good.
Specifically.
And also Lou Bega's 1, 2,
Mambo number
3, 4,
5.
5.
Everybody in a Ford, let's go for a drive. Remember when it was in a Ford commercial?
Anyway, sorry about that.
TV was better.
Yeah. Thank you guys for having me. This was excellent. Can't wait for the next time.
As always.
Yeah, it was a great time. Thanks for listening. Like us, like our podcast.
Subscribe, leave a review.
Leave a review.
Share it.
Until then.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh my god, I can't believe your mom married the lead singer of Taking Back Sunday. Guess we're not studying in here, but that's fine, because he's really hot.
Liberty, that is my stepfather.
Come on, Emma, don't you just want him to tell you to go to your room?